Let's just make our way through the state of Idaho. This is Paul. Yeah. I'm going to want that state, and I'm going to want to know any property zoning changes. Now, I wanted to mention that I lived on Oahu. Yeah. Uh-huh. I lived in Waikiki, and I went to Hawaii Pacific University. Yeah. You know, when I was 18, I was going to marry a Danish woman that I had fallen in love with when I was an exchange student. Yes. But as a man, I made some very difficult choices. Yeah. Mhm. See, it's one thing to be in love when you're 18. It was a very stimulating, exciting experience where I learned a lot as an adult. Yes, you did. Hmm. But I realized that as much as you love somebody, it might be better not to get married because you'll get divorced. Now, for the 20 years from the time that I was 18 years old, every once in a while I would Google her name. Charlotte Anderson Björk. Yes, she's a teacher in Denmark. Oh. Now, when I think about why I went to Hawaii, yeah, I was over the age of 18. Yes. I traveled throughout Denmark. I'd fallen in love. I moved back to my father's house, and she moved to Auburn, Washington. Yeah. And I got myself in an apartment with next to no, there was very little actual furnishings. No. You know, when you have no money, you're working in construction, it's the middle of winter, you're 19 years old and you have nothing to do. You'd be surprised how many different ways that you can play card games. I was not that devoted Christian at that time. Now, I did email her once. Yes, it was quite a few years ago. I just thought I'd make a touch to her. I said I had 5 sons, and she said she had a boy and a girl. I thought maybe somebody had gotten a hold of my genetics and decided to make a communication system out of my sperm. Something I want to ask my wife about. Poop! She would have been the one that would have had that. In fact, there was a question about exactly how many women did you have sex with? And there was a lot of women before I had my own personal conversion. Yes. To a very devoted life in Jesus. Yes. Now, it turns out that I had sex with lots of women, more women than I could count on my hands and feet. That would be the toes of the feet, that is. There was a lot of them, but there was only 2 women that I would actually allow myself to release the genetics necessary to conceive a baby. I was one of those that liked the stimulation almost more than the actual orgasm. I thought it was stimulating. Shut up!